Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet again another Call the Wild video. In this video, before the new map comes out, I figured I would rate the maps we have right now. I have ordered all 18 maps from 18th place to 1st place, so let's get right into it. Okay, so you may notice I am already on Rancho. That's because Rancho del Arroyo is going to be number 18. So as you can see, I haven't explored this map much, I haven't hunted it much, but what I do know is that it is bushy. And I'm just not a big fan of the species list, if I'm gonna be honest. It has a good couple species, but like, personally, I don't like this map, and I'm also gonna be rating these maps not only for how good they are for casual hunting, but how good they are for grinding. This map, it's okay for casual hunting. I mean, it's just okay. I mean, remember, none of these maps are terrible. It's just like, I don't like number 18 as much as I'd like number 1. It's not at all good for grinding, just way too bushy by the lakes, at least the lakes that I've been to. If you're looking to buy a new map, I would not recommend it being Rancho. Now, if it's the last one available, or if you just want to hunt Rancho, go right ahead, try it out. But if you don't have all the maps, there are definitely better options available. Next is number 17, which is going to be Mississippi Acres. As you can see, I've hunted this map a good bit. I definitely could do some more hunting. I've tried doing whitetail grinding, I've tried doing bear grinding, and it's just, none of it's that good compared to the other maps open. And as for casual hunting, really the only thing that I love about it is gators. Really, I mean, bobwhite quail are a pretty cool factor of this map too. But I don't know, it's just too bushy. The map's too bushy in my opinion. Sure, there are the open fields like out here and stuff, and out here. At least I believe there are open fields up here. That do have bobwhite quail, they got raccoons, I think. But really, the rest of the map is just super bushy. It's not a bad map though. It's pretty cool. But it's just number 17. Next, we're on Hirschfelden, which is number 16. So, on Hirschfelden, it's just so bushy again. It's just another one of those dense, completely bushy maps. Now, the good side of it is that, sorry if this is highlighted, that's for the missions, but there's these fields, which a method I learned from Squidsters, like where you set the time to, I can't remember what time it is, I think it's like 8, and you run just these fields. Supposedly it's pretty good. Or is it these fields? It's just fields. I don't know if it's these fields or these fields, but it's fields. That's all I know. I mean, it's got a couple cool things going for it, like European bison, and there's like a lot of drink zones on this map, but it's not at all good for grinding. It's alright for casual hunting, I guess, as long as you're in the fields. But the forests are just way too dense, like, it's just not that great. Next map we are on is number 15, and it is Layton Lake District. There's some whitetail right here. This map has some pretty cool species. It's not too thick in some spots. I just don't really hunt it much, that's all, like, it's really all there is that I don't like about it. I just don't hunt it much. I don't really, the species list is kind of small, basic, I prefer a map that has, like, a nice, long, like, maybe even with an exotic animal species list. An exotic could mean even just, like, a canine or a, not like a coyote or fox canine, like a wolf or something, or like a feline. But overall, it's just an okay map. I like other maps better. It's really the only reason it's at number 15. Grind-wise, it's okay for the whitetail. There are just some spots that are a little difficult along this river for tents. There's also just a lot of zones for whitetail. I haven't tried moose on this map. But I've seen that they're okay on this map. But Layton, I mean, the missions are cool, I guess. You got that Mission Black Bear Diamond, I think. But overall, it's just, it looks pretty beautiful. I mean, you got these huge mountains over here. I believe it takes place in Washington, the Pacific Northwest, but overall, it's not a bad map. Next map at number 14 is New England Mountains. Now, this map is just super bushy. I mean, especially down here in the valleys, there's so many trees. There's nowhere to place tents if you're intending to grind. I mean, it's just not the best for hunting quality. However, the thing that saves it and gets it as high as a position is the mountains. There are some spots up here that are relatively clear. Plus, the views from up here. Look at this. This is such a great view. It's such a beautiful map. I love the fall colors. They're down in the valleys, and up here these giant pines. It's just an incredible map as for looks. Hunting, way too bushy. Well, except for up on the mountains. I like pheasants on this map. Pheasant hunting up on the mountain is pretty good, but yeah, down the valleys, it's just not that great. Next, at number 13, is right here the beautiful map of Cotw. Now, the views are not bad. It's a pretty decent looking map. However, it's also open in some spots. In some spots it's really dense. But it's the best map for the road deer grind. I actually have one. I just don't really use it much. I don't grind it much. I used to have boar set up on this map too. But ibex, the easiest diamond in the game, they're all over this map, really. Just everywhere. All over the whole map. It's not a bad map, but I wouldn't say it's the best map there ever was. Next up, welcome to Yukon Valley. Now this map is just absolutely beautiful. Look at these views. Look at those mountains. The red grass. It takes place in Alaska, which is honestly absolutely an amazing place in my opinion. Alaska has some of the greatest mountains on the entire planet. Just look at that. Look at these towering mountains. It's just incredible. Now, it's pretty open in some spots, especially out here. But in some spots, it's pretty dense. There's, not my favorite species list in the game. I definitely don't really like the Grant caribou. And they're, in my opinion, the star of this map. The grizzly bears need remodels. Bad. Along with most animals on this map. Wolves. The Great One Wolf Grind, I've heard it's good. I've never done it on this map. My Wolf Grind is on Medved, but I've heard, supposedly, that it's very good. And most people use it for wolves. But all that is pretty much why it earns number 12. It's kind of like the last. It's not incredible, but it's not terrible either. Now we are on number 11, which is Parque Fernando. Wow, this map, I feel like, is so underrated. I love this map for red deer, and even mule deer, axis deer. It's got the puma, which is this, I know it's the same as the mountain lion, but I still like them. See, I think, yeah, the only unique species is cinnamon teal anymore. Some of the animals need remodels, like cinnamon teal themselves, which with the new map, we probably will have cinnamon teal, judging by the trailer that we got. Water buffaloes kind of need a remodel. The collared peccary, they could use a remodel. But everything on this map, it's dense, it's bushy, but you have some mountaintops like this that aren't terrible. They are still dense, they are still bushy, but, maybe my bias towards this map is just because of how much I used to play it. But, out here, it's, very bushy. In here, on these mountains, these, ridges, it's not terrible. It could be a lot worse. But I feel like Parque is just underrated, and that's what earns it number 11. Next is number 10, which is Salzweisen Park. Now, Salzweisen Park, it's that one map that you don't love but you don't hate. It's oh wow, that's a tiny goose. I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, it's pretty good for like duck hunting and goose hunting, and for fox grinding, really. But another one, or is that the same one? Hold on, I don't know. I think that's a different one. Wow, I gotta have like a level 5 somewhere on this map. Anyways, as you can see, it's got some pretty open fields. One of my favorite things to do is kind of just run these fields right here. It's pretty good out here to, just this, like, coast up here, really good for ducks. It's pretty good for geese down here, and, like, out here, it's good for geese. I don't know much about down here, but, of course, there's also the island, where you can use the island method. If that still works. I don't think it does, but, that is Salzweisen Park. I personally don't like the small game hunt, but no, it's pretty good to come out here now and then if I'm in the mood for a duck hunt. Next, we are on number 9, which is Virhonga Savannah. I mean, we're starting to get into, like, the really good maps. I mean, Virhonga's pretty good. It's very wide open. It has, I mean, I think every single species on here is, like, some exotic unique besides for the Eurasian widgeon. It's just fun to come out here and kind of just run anywhere in the savannah, or even just run the coasts for buffalo, and even kudu. I still, to this day, do not have a diamond kudu yet. I'm trying to get one, but that's, like, this map is, I mean, I don't have much more to say for it, honestly. It's pretty good. It's got some, I guess, okay views. I'm pretty sure it takes place in, like, I don't know where that is. What is that, like, Botswana or something? I think. I don't know. But it's a good map. That's all I have to say. Next is number 8, which is Medved Taiga. So, Medved Taiga, it's kind of bushy. However, the thing that makes up for that is one of my favorite species in the game, the mountain reindeer. Yes, they need a remodel, but I love them. I mean, the map's pretty big. I mean, it's a very large map, and as you can see, there's a bunch of frozen lakes. Every lake on the map, I'm pretty sure, is frozen. And what does that mean good? Well, frozen lake hunting is a lot better, because it's pretty much, frozen lake is just pretty much like normal land. You can walk on it, you can do all that while they are drinking on it. I do have a wolf grind on this map that doubles as a mountain reindeer trophy grind, but it's a pretty good map. Number 8 is, I say, really good for Medved Taiga. It just needs some remodeling done, that's all. Welcome to number 7, which is Sundarpatan. So, Sundarpatan, it's bushy, right? It's, yet again, another bushy map, especially down here. Up here in the mountains, however, tar grinding is pretty good. Plus snow leopards. I mean, snow leopards just make up for most of the score. I mean, blue sheep, they're easy to hunt. They're some of the easiest diamonds in the game. And down here, mainly on the big river down here, you have tigers. I mean, they're an extremely exotic animal. That's, I mean, what better could you want on Call of the Wild? The mountains, actually up there, I'm not up there right now, but there's some beautiful snowy mountains you can see. I mean, it's just really, a really good map overall. I mean, that's all I'll say for it. Not great for grinding, unless you're grinding tar up in the mountains, because there's no other great ones. Well, I mean, I did do a Varasinger trophy grind. Didn't end out good. But, yeah, not a bad map overall. Next, we are on Reventuli Coast for number 6. Reventuli is just a really good map. I mean, it's really good for whitetail. I haven't tried moose, but I'd assume that it's good. Good for duck hunting, goose hunting, ground bird hunting, or whatever they're called. it's an open map in some spots, and even in like the forest you can see over here, it's still pretty open. It's just a good map, really. I just do I do wish that there was maybe like I don't know, some like better, or not better, like less drink zones for the whitetail, because it would make the whitetail grind so much easier. Like if they were exclusive to the top of the map up here, that would just make the grind so much easier, which I'm trying to do it without going down here and doing all that. But it's just a good map, really. The Great One species on the map are difficult, great ones. However, the bird hunting is just really good on this map. Now we are on number 5, which is Tornasheen, aka Scotland. It's just a good map. That's the best way to describe it. Good map is the best description for this map. I mean, it's super open. It's massive. I mean, the red deer grind is super easy on this map. Like, as you can see, I have one right here. Fox grind is also, it's one of the easier maps for it. Fox grind is still hard. And the red grouse are pretty cool. I like the red grouse. It's got sika deer, it's got roe deer, fallow, red deer, widgeons. I mean, it's got all that special stuff. I mean, it's a really good map. It's also pretty beginner friendly, I'd say, with the biggest being a class 6. So it's just an easy to hunt map. Very good map. Alright, so for our next map, we are on Ski Ridge. Now, okay, this map is, I mean, just beautiful. Look at these views. Look at these mountains. These just snow-capped mountains. I mean, they're incredible. Just, the developers did an outstanding job on, like, the modeling of the map. And besides for the modeling, the species list is huge. I think there's like 18 or something animals on this map. Maybe that's an overestimate, but I mean, you got everything from like mallards, pintail, wood ducks, all the way up to wood bison. I mean, this map is packed with species. So it's just one of my favorite maps. I mean, there's tons of animals, tons of drink zones, various different types of like biomes. Like down here, you know, you have like fields, meadows, stuff like that. Then you have mountains. I mean, it's just an amazing map. That's what puts it at number 4. So, as we enter the top 3, we are at Te Aroa. This is my favorite grinding map. It has 2 of the easiest great ones. You got the fallow deer down here, and you got the red deer up here. In this just massive area. And if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you got the tar up here and down here on the mountains. Now, there are some spots where it's open, but it's pretty dense in some spots. But by the lakes, it's pretty good. It's pretty open around the lakes and stuff. It's got an okay species list. It would be higher if it had a larger one, but I mean, really, it's just a pretty good map. It's very beginner friendly. I would recommend this map to anyone who does not have it yet. If you're like looking to get started Great One grinding, or you're just a beginner who wants to buy the next map, this is definitely the way to go. Alright, so for the next map, we have none other than Emerald Coast. I mean, oh, we got a, whoa, he is wonky. Anyways, Emerald Coast is a very good map. It's just very beginner friendly, which I like to see amongst maps. It's not really a good grinding map. If it was, it would probably be number 1, but it's got some pretty open spots. It's also got some dense spots if you're up for a challenge. And it has crocodiles. the crocodile grind is like the best way to make money. It has some trolls, but it has some easy diamonds like Bantang. Really, if it's just a good map, it's got easy stuff, it's got challenges, it's huge. I mean, the species list is pretty big, it's pretty good. I would 100% recommend this map. It's pretty fun to hunt down here in the Drybone, Plateau area down here. Hogan's Field, that's what I'm looking for. Hogan's Field is good. You got kangaroos, you got feral goats, you even got fox. It's just a good area. And for number 1, we have my favorite map in the game, Silver Ridge Peaks. This map is the only good map for bear grinding. It's okay for mule deer. It's giant. It's really good. It's like very good for beginners. I mean, like, it's easy to hunt. That's why it's so good for beginners. You got class 1s, turkeys, all the way up to class 9s, plains bison. There are some classes that are left open, but here's like the only things I wish were different about this map. 1, I wish there were pheasants up in the mountains. 2, I really wish the species list was a little longer. But it being an older map, it of course has a smaller species list, but it's just really good. And if the developers would add pheasants and add a few more species that would be realistic to be here, it would be, I mean, the perfect map. It already is very good, being number 1. But yeah, that's number 1. Well, with that, we are now finished with ranking all 18 maps in Hunter Call the Wild. Now, comment down below what your favorite map is, or if you think that my opinion on the maps is completely terrible, or if you think it's good, let me know. But with that will be it, and thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.